Comfort and build presentation feel premium, with the cup finish giving a handcrafted impression that stands out immediately. This is one of those designs that feels special before music even starts. Practical fit can vary person to person, but once adjusted, it sits securely for home listening. It feels like a flagship product meant to be appreciated both as an object and as a serious playback tool.
Pad selection and small setup tweaks can make a meaningful difference, especially in how upper frequencies behave. Once tuned, I hear a better balance between detail and smoothness, and sessions become easier to extend. That adjustability is helpful because it lets me tailor the sound to my preferences without losing the core identity. The headphone remains lively, but the edge becomes better integrated into the full presentation.
The overall signature feels like a classic V-shape with elevated lows and highs around a slightly pulled back middle. Even so, vocals are still intelligible and textured when the source is solid. I hear enough mid-range detail to stay emotionally connected, while the enhanced extremes provide excitement. It is a tuned character, not strict neutrality, and that personality is exactly why it feels memorable.
Compared with other high-end dynamics, this one prioritizes excitement over strict reference restraint, and I genuinely enjoy that choice. It brings drama to recordings in a way that feels intentional rather than sloppy. Fast transients, bold bass, and energetic top end combine into a presentation that makes familiar tracks feel fresh. It is less about analysis and more about emotional impact with high technical ability.
Treble extension is impressive and helps create a broad sense of air and detail. Cymbals, ambience, and transients are presented clearly, and micro information is easy to notice on good recordings. Depending on setup, top end can feel a little assertive, so system matching matters. With the right chain and pad choice, that extra energy becomes clarity and sparkle rather than glare or listening fatigue.
Closed back behavior here is interesting because it does not isolate like a strict studio clamp design. Sound leakage control is better than open models, but this still feels more suited to quiet personal spaces than noisy commuting. In a living room or dedicated corner, that trade-off makes sense because the payoff is a more open and lively presentation than many heavily sealed alternatives in this category.
My overall takeaway is clear. This is a premium, personality-rich headphone that rewards quality sources and thoughtful pairing while delivering a uniquely thrilling sound. It is not the most neutral option, but it is one of the most engaging when I want music to feel vivid and alive. For me, that blend of craftsmanship, technical competence, and pure listening joy is what makes it worth owning. I tested different amplifiers, and the character remained consistent while control improved with stronger chains. Better drive tightened bass edges and stabilized imaging, especially during dense passages. I like that behavior because it means the core tuning is dependable, yet there is room to extract more performance with upgrades. It works as an enjoyable daily listener and as a platform that still grows with better gear.
What surprised me is how strongly these scale with source quality. Better files and cleaner amplification bring noticeable gains in separation, timbre, and spatial depth. Highly compressed material still plays, but the gap becomes obvious quickly. With high-quality content, the headphone opens up and sounds more refined. It rewards careful front-end choices in a way that makes system building feel worthwhile.
I spent serious